I'm Thanuja. I will be doing introduction to our entity's products. We decided to name our entity as Angelic Clothing. So we have a range of clothing products and accessories we expect to promote. We will be promoting Angelic fabrics, clothing made from Angelic fabrics, and Angelic branded wallets and bags. In the future, we also have planned to add jewelries and some numerous ornaments as well. Uh, at present, the Angelic arts community is generating their income through paintings, fabrics, and other range of products which is sold through online and in-store. In addition to that, tourists can take the Angelic Hero Art Tour, which is located in Arnhem Land at Derby. Uh, in regarding to the manufacturing process, all our products would be designed and handcrafted by Angelic artists. The process will be overseen and supervised by lead artists and managers in the Angelic Arts organization on site. From our Angelic clothing team, Sreynoth, who is our Director of Research and Development, will also be supervising the project in order to improve and innovate new products. So in order to market our clothing products, we will be aiming to build a strong social media presence and advertising our products through Facebook and Instagram advertising. On top of that, we will also be approaching social media influencers to promote our product.
In order to expand our operation internationally, we have chosen Brazil as our target market. Brazil has the largest economy in South America. It is geographically the fifth largest country, and it has predominantly tropical climates, and it has diverse culture as well. And it is the largest Portuguese-speaking country and the only country within America. Brazil has a population of 2.75 of the world population, and demographic average age is 40, which 49% is male and 51% is female, and 49% of adults that age from 25 to 60 have completed their upper secondary education, and the income standard is 16 per hour, equal to $2,709 per month. Typical business structure and operations. Brazil have two commons, limitada, which is a mixture of companies and partners, which they must have more than one, and they act as shareholders. However, it has limited personal liability, and they must act upon Brazilian laws, and they must have one Brazilian administrator in the company. The second one is Sociedade Anônima, which is similar to US corporation. They have executive and advisory board. All directors must be permanently residing in Brazil, while the advisory can be moving around to wherever they want. And they also offer greater liability for the shareholders. The difference between Australia and Brazil, according to the cultural principle, is that Brazil has higher power distance than Australia, and Australia is more individualism than Brazil. And Australia is also in masculinity more than Brazil as well. However, Brazil is higher in uncertainty avoidance, which they're reluctant to change and experience new things. And Brazil also has high level of long-term orientation and low in indulgence more than Australia. The operation in Australia is that why we choose Brazil is because they have huge consumer market, desirable geographic, excellent economic growth due to the population of Brazil, which is a lot more than other countries. And the expected annual revenue is to be 1.5 million due to the fact that clothing industry is rapidly growing in Brazil as well. And the consumer is expected to be willing to pay $17 minimum on each clothing piece, which is reasonable.
Functional organizational structure will be used in the Brazilian setup, where division will be made based on the departments, such as manufacturing, marketing, research, development, and finance department. All information decisions will be made at headquarters. Top-level market management will be set from the headquarters. However, the marketing team will be recruited regionally. HR policy are adjusted according to local laws and regulations. While considering international growth, it is important that a company is considering a long-term operation. As you can see, defining sustainability growth is important for any business. The company broadly divides its sustainable growth into 3 different areas, namely business, social, and environmental. While creating value is the main motive of a company, in addition to focusing on the business, 2 other aspects are important to achieve. Focus on publicity and advertising to make the Brazilian market aware of the company and its products. In order to enhance the supply chain efficiency, it is important to contract Brazilian distributors because they are more familiar with the market. In terms of finance, since the company is still taking its baby steps, a budget of $85,000 will be initially invested. The approximate cost estimation indicates that the initial spending will be less than $80,000. The idea is to start witnessing profit within the first 6 months.
From this part, I'm gonna analyze international human resource expansion by Hofstede 5 cultural dimensions. Since offline supply chain management in Brazil requires serious working attitude and discipline, the branch must recruit and train qualified local staff. Therefore, setting a higher power distance is more conducive to the development of staff's responsibility and dignity. Moreover, managers should promote the ideas of collectivism because it fosters a well-collaboration atmosphere and encourages employees to work harder. In Brazil, employees are more receptive to uncertainty inherent in their work. Like the United States, they are more inclined to being receptive to ideas and performing better tasks. Moreover, they don't like to be limited or restricted by workplace rules. Apart from that, it is based on large population and lower capital income. It leads to lower education level. As a result, Brazil men have more access to better education, therefore having better abilities and qualities. Apart from that, in relation to the best international human resource management practice ought to be the ones best adopted to cultural and the national environment. Managers should respect Brazil customer regulations and respect employees' personal privacy, like using appropriate words and body language to make employees feel more like identity and effective cross-cultural community. And there are 3 disruptive digital technology in your business. The first one is affiliate marketing. We could manage to sign a commercial contract with Brazil local internet celebrities who can gain famous popularity in social apps like TikTok, Facebook, or Twitter. Furthermore, we could promote our courses by publish information or videos of those celebrities at the expense of suitable commission. And the second one is drop shipping. We could recruit informal offline or online employees who could introduce our products to potential buyers and provide purchasing orders for us without tangible purchasing behavior by themselves. And they could earn difference between wholesale and retail price. And the last one is customer database. We could build a database for potential customer by market research and social survey. And we could ordinate target areas in customers, who are more likely to accept our cultural product and price than just sending our products and the promotion information by email or traditional mailbox. And as for what we need from our potential investors and shareholders, I suppose there are 4 main aspects we could require from our potential stakeholders. There are sufficient fund and the suitable personal advertisement of them. Kind of percentage of share in our request to burden or market scale in the future. The final page is about the reference part. Thanks for watching. That's all.